Yo, what is up, yo? I am I am just chilling, prepping for the first day of the week. Let's see what we got. What's up, everyone? I am just over here for it says for the results. I gotta check this one thing over here. What's every other Monday? The tariffs are coming up, so how are y'all dealing with it in the trading world? Victor Damascus Eli. Hey, what is up, homie? What is up? What is everybody up to? It is 12:58 here, Central Standard Time, US. And I am going through some stuff. The tariffs are coming up, so what's everybody's thing? Batty Med, what is up? Oh, that smells so good. Smells so good. Smells so good. Me, I'm about to get barbecued, homie. Macaroni. Batty Med, I am doing amazing. And Akil Anthony. Why is my name Pothead Chimp? This is a science experiment. It's a hell of a science experiment. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Robert? How you doing? Dude, what is everybody up to, man? I'm about to, you know, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Flip that over. Yo, Macaroni, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. If something you can see through your eyes, and I used to sit here and go, stop, you know, but now understanding where I am and the position I'm in, I am more than happy to say thank you so much for saying I have a good spirit. I do my best now. I wasn't always good, you know. But now what we're doing, brother. Akil Anthony, Meg is just being a nice person. And if you get one removal, you try that one more time, buddy, you're not even going to see this channel. Hey, if you're gonna come here, be supportive of everybody in the stream. If they're not, yo yo, what's up, look? Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Moderator in the house, thank you. You see out here right now. It's been an amazing week. So now we gotta kind of, I gotta, all right. Hey, Bloke, take care of that. Problem code, you're out. Thank you. Mhm. Now I'm working on this Bleezy. Today was a good day. Got a bunch of stuff done, a whole bunch of writing. And then tonight was, last night, technically, Geometry Dash. Somebody's playing Geometry Dash. I don't know what that is. I apologize. I don't play those types of games. I did, however, make a dashboard for this game we call life. First, last, do you watch wrestling? If you do, who's your favorite wrestler? No, I have not watched wrestling since WWF. And my favorite wrestler back then was the Ultimate Warrior. Golly, that smells so good. First, last, dude, great answer. Thank you so much. Victor Mascazila, it's a cube with a ship and a ball and spider and a swing copter and a robot. I guess it's a geometry problem you gotta solve with the current variables that you just told me. That sounds like an actually a pretty interesting game. And as much as I want to say I don't play games, that actually sounds like a game I would play. I fell in love with math once I started getting high. Figure that out. Yo, thanks for the love, everyone. Thanks for the likes. I see that. Don't think I take y'all for granted, man. I see what you're doing. Thank you. Now I got to do some promo. You said you're playing Fortnite and you just did a 360 no scope in real life. What do you mean in real life? Like you can't kill people in real life? That's not, well, you can. It's just not legal. At least not for most of the industrialized world. Oh, in the game, like you just really did it in the game. That's what's up. Oh shit, my bad, guys. I gotta time this up so I don't miss it. Let's go. Yo, Chris Freeman, what's good, brother? Where you chatting from? I am doing amazing. I'm about to do even better. Oof. It's just me hanging out, man. And whatever you guys want to talk about, I'll definitely have a talk with you, man. Basically, I get on here, talk through some ideas while I'm writing, while I'm doing some work, and I have conversations with everyone, man. And usually, if it's the daytime, I play some music. All right. Victor's, damn. Hey, maybe she needs you for something. So your big sister took you like Chris Freeman. What's your job? What's my job? Um, Live life to the best of my ability. That's my job. As of right now, I'm sitting here talking to you guys. All right. Well, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, it is. It's the best job, man. It's one of those you don't think you can do it in real life, but then once you get rid of those limiting thoughts and realize that there's people out here that live the way they want to live, and you can do the same too. As long as you benefit it all involved, you'll be fine. Thank you so much, Block. I appreciate that. Your friends at school are O negative and mean, or so negative and mean. What their blood type have to do with how they act? If they are so negative and mean, then they're not your friends. So it's okay to be alone when people are assholes. Oh, this was good. It's not over the top. All right. So check this out. Anybody, if you live in the United States of America or Canada, I don't know what trading. If you are on here and you're trading, what trading platform do you use? Fidelity? Are you just an investor? Technically, I'm just a long-term bull investor. I'm investing forever. However, I'm trying to find out, what are you guys doing? What's everybody's sentiment on the market? What do you guys think? TCG card trading. I don't trade cards. Not unless they appreciate in value like ridiculously. Hang on, let me see what this is trying to do. Why this pitch works. All right. So, can you search Nexus GD Geometry Dash Player on Google? What is it called? Nexus GD Geometry Dash Player. Let me see. Hey, what is my keyboard read right now? Oh no, that was Bubba Kush. And boy, is that shit hitting. Oh, I give. You know what? Wait. This one. Why is my huh? This shit is not. Hang on, hang on. I gotta make sure this shit work. Robert says weed should be banned. Explain. Why do you think that way? Let's have a conversation. I'm not just gonna ban you. Explain where you stand. Why do you think? And do you think weed is in grass, or do you mean hemp? Do you mean cannabis specifically? You better be specific because you can't just say let's ban trees. It's no. I said it's no good because you used to smoke. It's no good for you. Weed got me rich and friends like you. I don't have to work a day in my life because I got high one day and numbers made sense and I balanced my budget and learned how to trade and retired in 3 years. So yeah, weed might be bad for some people, but for me, it freed me. But I appreciate if it doesn't work for you. I'm not here to say this works for everyone. I eat gummies on the regular, like literally, like I hit 100 grams. I'll take 100 gram edible and sit here with you, drink some and sit here with you, and THC and sit here with you. Versus some people eat 25 milligram edible and they go to a different universe. It's different for people. So I understand where maybe where you're coming from. You had a bad the reason you did it, you smoked weed was because you were escaping something, then yeah, that's not gonna like the reason I was smoking weed, I was looking for something. I already knew what I wanted. I was looking for solutions. And solutions to what? Solutions to slow down my thought process because I couldn't keep up with what was happening in my head. And when he slowed down, he just said, hey, you're an asshole. You can't be a dick to everyone and expect your life to be anything else but a shit show. So I decided be a decent person to everyone, benefiting all involved. Even if it's just talking on the internet and hopefully somebody goes out and says, like, you know what? I don't even need weed. Turns out you just gotta be a decent person. Don't be a dick to everyone. And if you don't like individual, if you don't like where you are, move. You're not a fucking tree. Hey, but I'm high. Don't listen to me. Just saying. I say all this, and there's nothing I say, nothing that I'm about to put out has the intent of making somebody worse. I hope that everything that I say here is beneficial to somebody involved. Victor Damascus was born with two eye colors, so you're a chimera. He used to have a twin and you ate him. That's why you have one eye color. But you want to bet there's like teeth somewhere else inside from your twin that you ate when you were a baby. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. Here. I was born with two eye colors too. It's brown on this side, and this side is brown. It's two, but they're brown. But it's two different browns, one and one. So yes, I have two eye colors, one for each eye. Now they're the same, but that's neither here nor there. But technically speaking, they're two different eye colors. I'll go to this dude, close this guy, leave that guy open, open this guy. And thank you, thank you, Blood. So long, so so here. 5 foot tall. Who's trading on Monday? Cut your tendons, not cool. Out of body experience, yes, I have. Wait, what did I want to say? Oh boy, the reason why is that juicy. Hmm. No, if you do that, and then what does it say to do after that? You like that. All right. So you're right. It comes out. Okay, so how do I do that? Robert, do you think Jesus is real? I do not know. I do not know if physiologically Jesus was real. What I do know is the concept of Christ is real. And it's not what everybody thinks. And you have to do your own research on that. We're not going to discuss it here. Um, it's just that things are so unique to individuals when it comes to that. One of the things that I'm, it's a saying by Mark Twain that says, "It's not what you don't know; it's what you know for certain that just ain't so." The fucks ya. You know what I mean? What I know for certain is I don't know anything. That's what I know for certain. Is um, I can only do my best with what I have. Does that make sense? And by what I have, I don't mean what I physically have, but what I have is an understanding and a grasp through this meat vehicle in my imagination. That is what I'm saying is I don't know. What I know is I don't know. I only understand that there's rules that were here before us Am I afraid? I die. A bunch of stuff. Vexel9, what's up? But am I afraid to die as in death? No, not. Not at all. It's a really cool saying that you don't remember before you were born. As far as we know, you won't remember after you're dead. So life itself is just this minuscule spark in between two infinite darkness. Yeah. Yeah, this Bubba Kush is pretty good. No, I do not play any of those games. I play Call of Duty. I've been really busy, but I play Call of Duty, and I'm recently downloading Black Ops 6. That's going to be what I'll be streaming eventually. Dead Demon Thug, you are welcome, brother. I just I want people to understand that like it's not that hard. Life's not that hard. Like suffering is optional. Uh, that Demon Thug says so true what you say. I don't know if it's true, sir. All I know is I do what works for me. All right, Vexel9, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Take it easy. Have a wonderful morning. Yes, life is exactly what you make it, man. Um, I'll be the first one to tell you that. The thing is that I'm starting to realize is most people say they want a certain life, but they won't plan it. They won't even write it down. They just go, "I want that life," but I don't even know if it's possible. Write it down then. Write down everything you see in front of you. This stream, the devices you're using, everything you see around you was in somebody's head. They wrote it down, and the more detailed it became a blueprint. And now we have computers in houses and buildings and going to Mars and etc. etc. Business, comedy, writing, movies, everything was in somebody's head, and then they wrote it down. Hell, even your job was in somebody's head. They wrote it down, and they said, if I have somebody and I pay them this much, I expect them to be here. Then they're going to sign this contract, and they're going to be here every day from 9 to 5, and then I'm going to give them money at the end of the thing, and they have to meet these standards. And then you say yes, and you go over there, and then you work and you whatever get paid. But the thing is, everything in your life somebody's planned like that. That business, they planned it that way. Your hours a day is planned because of the requirements of a business. And if you just think about it that way, how do you want your life? Well, I want my life to be like this. Where is it written down what it should look like? And then write that down. Like people say, I want fuck you money, but they don't even know the number. Like, I want fuck you money. What's the number? Because fuck you is not a number. But if you sit down and go, hey, you know what? My overhead every month is 24. Is $2,000. 2,000 times 12 is 24. So $24,000 a year covers my overhead. All right, cool. So $2,000 covers my physiological needs. And then you do the math and realize that $40 a day times 30 days is $1,200 a month. So if you do $80 a day times 30 days, you're doing $2,800 a month. Can you be of service for $40 a day? Or you can do all that service within a week and you'll have all that. If you 30 days of service, if 30 people need your help every day and they'll give you $40 for you to pick up trash, and every day you go show up to 30 people's places and pick up trash, and they give you $40, 30 days, you'll have $1,400. I mean, $1,200. You know, just do the math and do the work. Do the math. It shows you linear, and then you apply it in the world, and then it shows you what really happens, and then you adjust accordingly, and then just keep going and don't stop. I just say, like, if you mow one lawn a day in America, and then you for $40, $80, you'll have $2,400 a month. And if you're smart about it, you tell them, hey, yo, just give me the $1,200 ahead of time. Then don't ever worry about it. I'll come take care of it if anything needs to be done, whatever. And then you hire some people to do that and split the money, and then you go over that, expand to another city. Again, this is just I'm just throwing ideas out there. All I'm saying is, you can do whatever you want in this life. You just got to write it down first. See, if you don't write it down, the picture evolves every day. The overall picture evolves every day with every influence you have. Versus if you write the meat and potatoes of what you want, you know what I mean? If you we write down, like, I want to be like this, like this, like this. This is the type of life. If I wake up, thank you, Victor. Have a wonderful night, day. Yep. There's you got to think, man. All the I don't know if it's the right mindset, but I know that it's working for me for right now. And I hopefully I figure something out or it evolves accordingly. You know what I mean? And that just keeps going. At the point, I use this thing I was taught in the military called OODA, OODA, observe, orient, decide, act. First, I observe the outcomes that I have. Do I like them? If I don't like them, how do I change them? And then I orient, and then I decide towards the change that I want, and then I decide, should I take action on this one or this one? Now find the best one and I take action. Once you take action, effects happen, and then you observe those effects, and there you orient accordingly. Hey man, keep doing the same thing. You're going the right direction, or yeah, we got to make some adjustments, and then that's life. You just keep doing it. Observe, orient, decide, act. Do stuff, see the outcome. If you like it, keep doing more of that stuff. If you don't, adjust accordingly. But if you don't write it down, you don't even know what's the right stuff, or you don't know what the adjustments required or you need. And I had to seriously sit down and write a bunch of things down, like pen and paper. Write it down. Uh, that demon thug, you're in the right mindset. Thank you, man. Like I said, I don't know if it's the right mindset. I just know that it works for me. That doesn't necessarily mean it's right. It just means it works for me because my requirements for this meat vehicles or this body in my life are different than yours. That's all that is. Hmm. Eh, okay, so that's about right. Well, about it, yes. Yes, sir. This me a vehicle. If you once once I understood that outside of the perceived differences, like consciousness in itself is what's that? The show is everything, everywhere, all at once. It's just consciousness, and if you think about it from that standpoint, it cannot experience itself. In order for consciousness to experience itself, we have to be here to go, oh wow, there's observed, this is observed, this is observed. So if you think about it from that way, that's just the universe showing off to itself because without contrast, the pendulum swing of everything in the universe, you couldn't even perceive what's there. You cannot describe walking without describing the surface you're walking on, in a way. You know what I mean? A lot of times we assume somebody was walking, we just assume because we all agree you got to walk on the ground. You know what I mean? That's why when things are different, kind of blows our mind. Even though usually they're not that different, they're just, from our standpoint, a different perspective. No two people ever perceive anything the same because you're always perceiving it from a different angle and with the lens of your life experiences. We're just the part of the brain that allows words to be created and the part of the brain that feels are two separate parts and they're not connected. That's why love feels like this, hate feels I hate you so much. Like what? You know, you have to describe it. You can't put a finger on it because those two are not connected. And words are just your map of reality. So the definition of the words, like waking up, like one of the things is just questioning yourself, questioning your motives. Oh, I wake up at 6 every day. Why? Why do you wake up at 6? Is it because you want to be on time? But why do you want to be on time? Because and then come down to it, like it's not that you wanted to be on time. You were a kid. You just wanted to be wherever you wanted to be. But if you weren't on time, you get your ass beat, and all of a sudden you want to be on time all the time. Has nothing to do with the fact that you want to do it. It was a child protecting itself from getting beat. Again, that's me just overgeneralizing broad strokes. I'm just saying. Like I said, barbecued out of my mind. Don't listen to me. does it say? Alright, so close it on it or keeping the winning leg. Alright. I think it says, he said the za has a different effect on everyone differently. For some, it makes them smart or at least being able to solve problems. Others, it makes them chill. Um, it's different for everyone, man. I'm a firm believer that try to let, and this wasn't intentional. I was just an adult when I started, but try to let the body, the meat vehicle, the human body get to its maximum potential. Do everything to your maximum potential the best you can. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Do the best you can. And then when you've performed and you're continually performing, it's an everyday habit, then yeah, if you add smoking, it kind of extends that. It kind of, when you're well regulated, it helps differently. But again, like I said, it's different. Maybe you have a history that affects your stuff differently. Me personally, um, when I smoke, it's like the immediate slowdown of like before like the thought shows up and it's out my mouth. Like there was no processing. It was just like if I thought it, I said it. And I couldn't. It was there was no way for me to understand what was happening. I was like, why do I think this way? It was, and then of course, as a kid, and you say some crazy shit, people will shut you down. So I just shut up, and I would just say random stuff, random facts here and there growing up. But then at 40, I got high for the first time, and then my brain aggregated all the data I learned, all the information. And all of a sudden, making a budget was easy. It made me understand, like, oh, yeah, if this, then that. It made me understand, like, basic math, like the equal sign. Both sides have to come out to the same thing. And greater than, less than, averages, means, statistics, distribution, heat dispersion in thermodynamics. You know, to like for some reason that makes sense to me when I watch it happening with the volume of the market. It acts like almost exactly the same as far as I can see. Like when you heat something, the way the heat disperses when you stop heating it, like apparently any most patterns of behavior follow that, even as humans. With the human, even with the human aspect of it, where oh they're unpredictable, it still averages out right, generally speaking, which is crazy. I don't know, man. Like I said, maybe I'm just way too high to be again, but it's hard. I'm going through this with you guys as we speak, and like the thought process and what I'm doing, um, and answering your questions and whatever you guys got going on. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate you guys being here. You know, I don't. It's like, bro, I got a good enough diploma. I went to high school, and graduated. That's it. Gran Torino, yo, man, I'm feeling amazing. Feeling amazing. We had the fourth anniversary of the Creek and Cave in Austin, Texas. So went there, and of course, I'm in the position I'm in now because those people changed my life, man. Just by being decent humans. They knew anything other than be decent humans to me. You know, and so much. Yep, that's what is. That's what this life is. Gran Torino, welcome, welcome, brother. I'm just over here using the usual. So, yeah, oh wait, where did I put that? Oh shit, yeah. Make sure all this stuff taken care of. It should be good to hook. Yep. People try to stay in a routine and not worry what life is in a way. Well, routine serves a purpose. Like, for example, I will eat every day. So, what I do is I automate that task so I don't have to think about it. Decision power, decision, and the energy to make decisions is very important to me. So, if I don't have to make a decision, the less decisions I make daily, the more quality those decisions are, if that makes sense. So, as far as what I wear, that's taken care of. There's no decision making there. It's put it on as soon as I wake up. And what I eat it as soon as I wake up. It's already, yeah, I put it together. Like I put some food away. It's like, it's just, so I don't have to deal with it because the important things, the decisions I want to make are the ones where hopefully directly influence benefiting people around me. And I want those to be very quality decisions. That's I don't know, like it's not so much I was trying to say like without being altruistic or like I'm not trying to brag about anything. I'm not saying I'm perfect, bro. I'm just saying what's worked in my life is the less I have to do, the more quality each of those tasks became. So when I decided this is how I wanted to live my life, I'm like, what if I wake up and everything is going the way I want to, the life I live, what does it look like? What does finances look like? What does my morning wake up look like? What does going to bed? What does going out look like? You know what I mean? Just like what does it look like if I was living the life that I really want? And I wrote it down. And the crazy part is, as soon as I wrote it down, 3 years is all it takes for me to basically be living that life. And I wouldn't shut up about it. And then one day I shut up about it, and I just like I'm just going to keep focused, and that's what I do now. And like everybody's like, man, what's crazy? What's this magical thing you wrote down? You know what I wrote down? I want to smoke weed and hang out with my friends and divorce my finances from the other one. You know what I mean? That's all I did. And next thing you know, I'm as far as like me hanging out with my friends and going out and doing mics and doing comedy is just like everything. It's already fulfilling itself. For me, just doing it, it's amazing. So the fact I don't so much try to set goals. I want to create systems that I don't mind doing forever, and that's worked for me because a system will output whatever I want. I just like, okay, if I want something, what system produces that? And then turns out you can figure that out. Like I wanted to uh, pay my bills automatically. It turns out you can do that. You know, you can set up a separate account that's just for your bills and just do a budget and only have money in there for those bills, and you just keep piling in there no matter, like, you don't think about it. You automate the payments and you don't think about it. You just, your job is just to enjoy what you're doing, and whatever money comes in, you put it there to that account for bills. And then you have a separate one, like, this is my investment, this is my play money, this is my weed money, whatever. But once I did that, where I didn't have to sit and go like, shit, I gotta pay this, I gotta pay this. I know when I did my budget, I knew what my overhead monthly was, weekly. And then I just started like, okay, well, times four is this. And then I just kept, after about 6 months, I knew exactly to the T. In order to live comfortably monthly, I knew that number to the T. And believe it or not, it wasn't even $24,000 a year. It was nowhere near that. And I'm live very comfortably, you know. Got it. Here, El Garaje, I got the place to sleep and food to eat, everything I need. I can do my laundry. I have people that I give a fuck about. And I have another studio in another city. I got projects going on everywhere that I'm able to work on separately and compartmentalize my life accordingly so it doesn't bleed across. Some people are not nerds like me. They don't like to sit down and talk about tinkering all day. That's what I do when I'm not doing this or writing jokes. I like tinkering. I like figuring out how things work. You know, you know, you can build your own large language model, like, and take it offline and feed it all your information and have no internet connection, and just have it solve all the problems that you want, like ChatGPT, except on your local computer with no internet access. Did you know you can build that? Did you know that Siri, Google Voice, and all that other stuff are all, what, like, the technology is just out there free on GitHub? You can just take it and put your front end and your logo or whatever on it and say, now it's Hey Siri, and it's locked to them. But if you look in it, it's the same thing. Again, everything's available. Information and education free. Validation of an institution is not. That's all I'm saying, guys. All right, get out there, do live your life accordingly, and like, try things out, find out, like, how can I make something work, like, you know what I mean, like, just really, like, really try, like, pick a project like you don't know anything about, and sit down in front of a computer or a phone and learn as much about it as it go. Like, let me give it a month. Pick something you're interested in, and then just learn as much about that every day for 30 days. Just every free time. Like, don't talk to nobody. None of them are paying your bills. Talk to yourself. Sit down and figure out a skill. And then apply that to everything around you. Never work. Never trade your hours for dollars. Solve problems and you'll get paid. And the bigger the problems you solve, the bigger the paycheck. Again, that's if finances is the what you're working on. If life and just let's say your personal emotions and stuff you work on, you gotta just learn that on like you gotta bro science it, man. Like, you gotta sit down and go, how do I feel when I'm hungry? How do I interact with people when I'm hungry? Like start making a food journal. A food journal, just 30 days, every day. Anything that goes in your mouth, write it down. Anything. Smoke, drink, whatever. Write down. Gum, write it down. Just go 30 days. See if you can do that for 30 days. And then review it at the end of 30 days. And see if you don't, like, oh, I could save this much money just by not doing that. I bought soda, like a soft drink or a Coke or whatever at a store when I have a case at the house. And I could have just been patient. I wasn't thirsty. There was a water fountain there, but I bought a Coke instead of waiting until I get to the. Just whatever, man. You know, just you see what I mean? Oh no, you're good, Luck. You ain't gotta do all that. If you really wanna, if you're interested in it, and you have any ideas you wanna run by everyone, everybody on Discord, same name over there. Go over there and post like put it in the general area, like ideas, like and then discuss why. You talked about that to your with your cats and says you needed to get laid. It's hilarious. You don't need to get laid. What you need is to procreate. And if you haven't procreated and you want to, cool. If you don't want to, then you can get over the whole getting laid thing. Let's go. Look at this guy. Yes. Hey, where's my pokey sticks? Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. It was like as soon as you go like, oh man, that's a fat ass, you're like, is he worth 18 years of bullshit? Nah, I'm good. You ever rub one out and just look at a chick and go like, damn, I saved 82 bucks, man. I don't even want to go out with this chick. That ever happened to you? No? Just me? I'm the only asshole in here? I thought we were all the same. I thought this was a safe space, man. What the fuck, yo? That y'all are gonna have my back on this one. Turns out y'all don't. God damn, man. Yeah, fix your internet connection. I felt alone there for a little bit, bro. Like Gran Torino, I was alone on that one. I done just told y'all I beat off at a club and Y'all left me hanging like you didn't agree with me, like you haven't done the same thing. Some of y'all probably rub one out and try to climb out the window because you realize what that damn troll looked like at the table waiting for you. You ever been that drunk? Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. I just did I come in a little too hot on that one? Ugh. You guys are the best. I don't care what anybody says about you. All right, yo. Yoink, yoink, yoinks. He's like, oh man. Oh yeah, and sometimes I just run. Grant Torino says that sometimes I just run home. Oh snap! Yeah, this Baba Kush is next level, guys. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Baba Kush has a higher percentage of CBD in it. That's why the mellow part. Oh, that was good. That's what. See, gotta pay attention instead of thinking it was just because usually it's straight on my. It's a higher THC piece for me. This one had a like a one in one feel. We can send this. Oh man, that's not what it is. What is this supposed to do? Excuse me. Is this guy link? Link here pastes. I think because out of your state of mind. What do you mean? Being drunk sometimes make you see a three. It makes you see a three into a seven. Wait. Yeah, that is true. I have to finish this. Yeah, like you're. Of course, man. When you're chasing ass, you're not in your right mind. You're literally drunk on hormones. It's anything. It's just like anger. It's just like grief. It's just like any. Yep, like a drug, right? Exactly like a drug. It is a drug. As a matter of fact, you know what drugs do to you? Drugs don't get you high. They make your body release hormones that make you high. Does that make sense? You know, this is just activating my endocannabinoid system. That's all it is. And then the signals are now different. So my perception of things are different. Hormonally speaking, I am in a different, unaltered state. And like, here's the thing: life isn't a dopamine reward cycle. It's all it is. One big dopamine reward cycle. And if you look at it that way, life is an addiction. You just got to find an addiction conducive to you being better and better for the environment. And then that carries in long term, that fulfills everybody's addiction in a way. You notice even couples, when they get addicted and go down that rabbit hole, they're fulfilling each other's stuff. And the other way works when people get together in a relationship and they're building that, that's an addiction. That's oxytocin. You know what I mean? You walk away. That's why you miss people, because it goes down as you stay away. And it's reactivated with touch. That's why when the baby has skin to skin contact after birth, yada yada yada. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sitting here just. I think this is stuff I read and I thought it was bullshit, and it was like medical stuff. I'm like, yeah, they're just making up stuff. That's how much. This is how much like I get high and I get a better understanding of like assessing what's happening instead of getting high and just getting silly. Like I'm look at market sentiments right now. It just does. It's weird that makes sense to me, but at the same time, I'm so grateful that it does. So that I would sit here behind the computer and then when you learn things like when I learned the lessons that I've learned recently, especially recently, like it was frustrating because I learned something and I got I got upset because I realized how much I struggled and how much I struggled before when I could have done everything that I'm doing right now back then, but I just didn't know, and it was an option things. It was an, like just a mentality thing. Cannabis, what I feel out this dog star weed from the cannabis system. This dog star weed lifts the veil of bullshit for me. My bullshit to me, everything. I can't lie to me. The first time I smoked, I looked at me in the mirror and went, "You're a fucking asshole." And it was me telling me, and me actually knowing consciously, telling me that I'm a fucking asshole. And if I don't change, what I have in my life at that time is going to be exactly what I have. And I didn't like it. So I took 6 grams of mushrooms. I realized I have fucked up. This scariest, greatest moment of my life. And I came back and realized that's exactly how you should take mushrooms. Go in a dark room, close the door, and take all of it. That way, you leave this body and you realize, hey, I'm just driving that vehicle. That vehicle ain't me. And then when you come back from that trip, you pick this world. Oh, you get an option, but for some reason, I picked this one. I know the reason now, because it turns out this was the best one. This is the one I wanted to experience. Again, but I'm high. Don't listen to me. Yo, man, I really appreciate you guys. This was awesome. I gotta go to Amsterdam. Gran Torino says he used to go to Amsterdam 3 times a year and bring back a large bag with sorts of trinkets. I feel you. Cheers, brother. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. And before I forget, shout out to uh, shout out to Sugar Tit Studios, SD Studios, bro. Is I'm, I'm grateful because I'm very spoiled. Because they, thank you. I know you guys get tired of that. Like fuck this guy. He's here to just brag about his life. No, I'm here to say, I don't care how shitty shit is. If you change your mind, your, your life changes, and what you tolerate, you accept. All right, guys. This, of course, as always, was amazing. I really enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Uh, I got to get my rest because I run 8 hour days. So in the 24 hours, that's 3 days for me. So I'm about to start another day. This was amazing. One love, everyone. Peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bro, that demon thug, bro, thank you for hanging out. Thank you. Thank you for interacting, man. This is what it's about. Go if you guys want to talk about anything you want to discuss on the next one, hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, and of course Discord is up and running. So guys, get on there, put the topics you want to talk about, and same rules, man. Be nice to one another. Be decent. Don't troll. Be of value to everybody that you meet. And remember, you have the absolute freedom to make any decision you want to make. in this world. However, common space, you have zero freedom from the consequences. One love.